good, people? Des ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. My Brother the Cow by Mudhoney is what we listened to. 19 tracks, although let's call it 12 if not 13 for the actual album, because we had bonus material on here. And as far as the bonus material, it seemed everything aside from the last track was just a bit naff, really. It just wasn't really worth commenting on too much. So, we listened to the album. I am tired, people. It went out to Gary via the Patreon. Thank you very much for your recommendation, Gary. So, it was a cool record. I didn't prefer it to the other Mudhoney we've heard on the channel before. Was it Super Fuzz Big Muff we've heard as well on this channel by Mudhoney? That was good, and it seemed like they took it a little more serious in that regard. This record might be a bit more of an acquired taste, I would reckon. You know, over a few different listens, I'm sure it grows on you a little bit, because we've got a lot of different ideas. It's got a lot of bluesy undertone, rock and roll undertone, a little bit of punk in there, a little bit, and yeah, a lot of Seattle grunge vibe. The artwork also looks like it should be on the Jetsons. Is that what I was thinking of? Jetson, or if not Ed, and Eddie. It was pretty cool. The guitar work was quite cool. I like the drummer. The vocal lines, quite cool. Bassist, quite cool. Overall, as a project, I didn't think too much to it all, to be honest with you. We listened to the 2003 remaster, so aside from the music videos we had at the start, it'll be a little more polished and a little more, you know, have a little more clarity to the original recordings. A little bit of Iggy Pop in the performance, in the vocals at the very least. A little bit of Led Zeppelin, and even like an indirect nod to Led Zeppelin when it came to the... Was it the Crankcase Blues on that particular song when he speaks of squeezing the orange till the juice runs down his leg? That's a Led Zeppelin reference, as to where they reference the lemon as opposed to the orange. And unless it was an orange ball peen hammer, which would make more sense, right? But I don't know if it was. Song lengths were good. My kind of song lengths, you know, we've got quite a few numbers that were under 3 minutes. But generally speaking, we're flirting around 3 minutes 10, 3 minutes 30, around that song length. I'm not going to give this album a rating because I don't want to give it a disservice. Like I said, I feel like this one's an acquired taste. I feel like once you listen to it a fair few times, it'll grow on you. I didn't think it was a fantastic record. I didn't think it was as good as the other Mudhoney. I feel it was a little bit like... We listened to a record not so long back by The Who. The one where they did all the jingles. The Who Sell Out, it was called. And it had an aesthetic like that. Not conceptually, but sort of like a little bit of a mishmash as far as the writing is concerned. And a little sort of, you know, all over the place, and just not taken as serious as some of the other projects, maybe. But you correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe that was the case. Maybe that's the general case when it comes to this band. But that's my opinion. And we're going to go on to the Wikipedia next, see what information we can find in regards to this act and this particular record. See if there's anything worthwhile commenting on. If I can't find anything worth commenting on, we won't do that video. But in the meantime, I'll see you in a moment.